Hey there, Margarita. Pleasure speaking with you earlier today. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that you guys can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Again, my name is Seleni McGregor, and I work with business owners across the state of Utah. Again, just out of Utah County myself, but I put together this quick custom video for you just about your online presence and specifically how you stack up against your competition. I'm sure you're probably asking yourself, why would you be doing this? What's the catch? Well, totally a fair question. I've just found that most local business owners are too busy actually running their business, payroll, customers, employees, that they're just too busy to worry about the marketing and all the other to-dos. And the reason you may not have hired somebody yet is because you just don't know who to trust or know who is truly an expert. That's exactly why I make videos like this, by giving people an easy, free attack plan of things that they can actually do to impact their business for free. Some of those local business owners still raise their hands and say, hey, I like you, Seleni. Can you please just handle this for me? So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard, can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve to help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if you just want to take this free attack plan and do it yourself, that works for me too. Now let's cover the 3 things that are going to set A+ roofing above your competition. First is content, second, citations, and third, backlinks. So since Google isn't a human, it doesn't just know what you do, it's got to be told through your content. So content is going to be anything here that you can see is highlighted. So it's going to be the text, images, what's behind images, all of that can be considered content. Now to give you an example with the images, if we do a right click save as, you can see that this image is saved as shingles. This one we've got saved as repair. This one for seam metal. So this is a missed opportunity to be able to leverage the high volume keywords here in your image descriptions. Same with the alt text that's behind them. Now again, the goal is having unique content with enough keywords or phrases that people are searching for in Google to find your services. Now in order to rank #1 on Google for roofing, the average content count is like 1,500 to 2,500 words on your homepage. Now when I took your content that you had here on your homepage and plugged it in, you guys are just shy of 300 words here on your homepage. Now this would be a great way to boost that content because again, that's what competitors are doing in order to drive the traffic to them. Now we're going to actually jump over here into one of my tools. This is called Ahrefs. Super cool tool. Gives me behind the scene details that Google looks at when it comes to ranking a site. So I actually ran a quick scan here of your competitors, one of them in the area. For Cascade Roofing, they're pretty prominent there in the Utah County area, but can kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about here. We can see how many keywords their site is being found for and kind of some rough traffic that they're driving every month. Since we're talking about content, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the keywords that they are being found for. Again, I know you guys are in American Fork. It doesn't look like they're being found right now for American Fork, but let's go ahead and look. American Fork didn't have as high a volume as some of the other like Orem or Provo areas around you. You can see here, roofing in Orem is being searched 70 times every single month. Similarly, I'm seeing like a Utah County, again, being searched 100 times every month. Another Utah County also being searched 100 times every month. A Lehigh key term being searched 60 times every month, and you kind of get the idea that way. Now it's kind of cool to see, how many hundreds of people searching for those different key terms just in your area alone, and kind of just thinking what would happen to your business if you got a percentage of that traffic. Now let's jump over here into the same tool. We can take a look at your site that I've got plugged in here. And if we go ahead and take a look at how many keywords that your website is being found for and what type of traffic it's driving every month. Let's go ahead and take a look at that keyword. And so it looks like right now you can see you guys are ranking for A+ roofing services in the 9th position. So this is dropping you at the bottom of the first page, even for your brand name there. And so you can just see here from the tool that you're not being found for any of those other specific keywords that people are typing in for those roofing services. So again, Google thinks that your site is only based on this key term, so it's not delivering your site as an option for when people are searching for it. So again, first thing to do is help get your site to a minimum of 1,500 words of content using the right keywords. Here on your homepage, it's really what's helping drive your competitor's business, and it is 100% beatable. Now we're actually going to hurry and pivot and jump over here into Google here. I've got roofing companies in American Fork typed in. That's one of the keywords being found there in American Fork. And you can just kind of see the competitors that are popping up here. We're not seeing you guys here in the map pack or anywhere down here in the organics listed section here on the first page. And I wanted to also just pull open, Orem did have some more volume here and just kind of look at the same thing. We've got All-Star A1, 26, and then you can see down here. So we're going to just take a second. Of course here, first of all, we see the ads. Ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if your foundation's not dialed in. So we're not going to spend too much money on ads though. We're actually going to jump down here below into this coveted map section right here. I'm sure you've used it or seen it or wondered how can you get your business up here. Well, that has a lot to do with the second important thing, which is citations. And you're probably saying, well, what's a citation? Why do they matter? Well, just to kind of explain citations, it's just your business, your business name, address, and phone number being listed here on a bunch of online directories like this. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how does that really matter? Well, when you have citations, it helps Google be able to verify you and then give relevance to your local business, which therefore pushes you to the top spot here on the map pack. When you get more citations, you guys can be able to show up more with authoritative and industry-specific sites to get your credibility boost. Now, again, with a lot of these roofing companies ranked here in the top 150 to 200 citations, if you're on page 2 or 3, you might only have 10 or 30. So we not only need to match your competition, but then beat them. Now, let's talk about the last thing, which is backlinks. So again, when we search for roof repair Orem, for instance, we can scroll down and see what's popping up in the organics here. Now, of course, this site, this area down here is the organic listing section. This drives about 60% of search volume, whereas the map section up here drives about 40% of the search volume. And Google statistics do show us that down here out of these organic, the top 3 results get about 75% of the clicks, meaning that most of your potential customers are choosing one of these first 3 results and are never making it down to your listing. So to get here, you need authority through the backlinks. So backlinks is just when one website points to another website online. Kind of like a popularity contest back in high school. The coolest, most popular kid to be recommending you. So in this situation, you want to have the most relevant sites linking back to you. And that's how they're really winning here with that power. And again, I do say relevant because not all backlinks are created equal. Again, let's jump over here into my tool. We can just go back to the overview and get an idea. You guys have 14 links being linked back to your back to your website. If we jump over here to Cascade as an example, they've got 175 backlinks being pointed back to them, and some from quality places. So again, just getting here to the top of Google, it is not magic. It's just all these things. It's a tried and true method, and I've shown you that today. So again, the first 3 things that you guys can do is help getting your content up to at least 1,500 words here on the homepage. Maybe giving your website just a little bit of an uplift here, but content would really, really help. As a starting point, especially. Citations, just making sure to get your name, address, and phone number listed on as many of these online directories. And then backlinks, really just focusing on getting more high quality links pointing back at you. You want to avoid any of these that show as a spam being linked to your website. Again, you're probably at this point wondering, okay, well, what now? Like, this is all great information, but what now? If you feel like you cannot handle any more clients every month, that is absolutely fair. If you could just send me a quick note telling me you watched the video, tell me your thoughts about it, super appreciate your feedback. On the other hand, if you guys are ready to grow and are looking for some more leads, you could take this blueprint and implement those 3 strategies that we talked about today. Again, I gave you the exact formula that businesses pay tons of dollars to have. So just let me know what stood out to you as you start your journey with that. Now, if you did find this information valuable and want the most effective route, just go ahead and respond to my email and we will set up a time to chat and dive deeper into your situation. Again, my name is Seleni and I look forward to your feedback. Have a good day.